understand what's going on. What the heck? Grab a deck for insight from Banshee and Oberon. It's WTF with TFT, WTF with TFT, WTF with TFT, let's go! When the news has you confused and you can't understand what's going on, what the heck? Grab a deck for insight from Banshee and Oberon. It's WTF with TFT, WTF with TFT, WTF with TFT, let's go! When the news has you confused and you can't understand what's going on, what the heck? Grab a deck for insight from Banshee and Oberon. It's WTF with TFT, WTF with TFT, WTF with TFT, let's go! can't understand what's going on. What the heck? Grab a deck for insight from Banshee and Oberon. It's WTF with TFT, WTF with TFT, WTF with TFT. Let's go!
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to TFT, Tarot for Today, Divine Dabblings with
Oberon.
and me, Banshee. Yeah, what the heck was that?
Indeed. What the heck was that?
Oh, my God, that's
We are
funny,
having so
card
much fun
bard.
with it, too. We
Yeah,
just love it to death.
people love it on here, card bard. So, good job. Good job, and our
Hi, Rare
thanks to
Lady.
you.
Hello to everyone. Welcome to everyone. We're a little giddy this morning.
Hi, Winter Lady. I didn't respond to you on YouTube yet,
I
Winter
did.
Lady. Oh, you did? Okay,
Yes, I did.
good, good. I'm glad you caught it.
So, welcome to Happy Hour. It's our one card pull for everyone with a happy, positive message. We were a little giddy because, of course, uh, our friend the card bard collaborated with us in a way to give us a little theme song for our new occasional show we will be doing. So, we'll talk more about that in a minute.
And there is going to be one coming out soon, but it's going to be, there's just, oh my gosh.
Gina!
Gina! Did you miss our theme for our new show?
We'll be playing it again later,
We'll
of
be playing
course.
it again later, so do pay attention to that. What fun. And we have the card bar to thank for that. Oh my goodness, this is a great show today.
I can't get my hearts to show. Oh well.
I can get mine to show. Good seeing you all here. There we go.
Yes, I'm wearing my uncharacteristic little cap. I got this at a metaphysical shop about a year ago. Somebody was vending there, and I said, "Oh, this is so nice." So I like it. Hides the balding pate.
All right. Well, let's get the card for the collective going, shall we?
Yes.
Because we can talk more about the show. But the first show we're going to do in that new series is going to be about something that's bugging me. And I mean, it's more personal
What's
or
bugging
more
you,
more for
Banshee?
the collective. And I think you guys will love it anyway. We want to see what the cards have to say about this situation. And so, like I said, the new show is going to cover all kinds of
Thank you.
topical areas. And we're always looking for good
Ideas?
ideas. For example, my son gave me a great idea. And by the way, Card Bard, our computer geek son just loved the song. So he said, very professional, very professional. So, at any rate, I just want to say that, what was I going to say? Now I lost my thought.
Something about the show.
Something about the show. We're going to cover all areas. And I think here he gave me a great idea about something to cover, which we will cover sometime in the near future. And that's about that comet or weird thing that's coming through the solar system. What is it? Is it a UAP? Is it coming to invade us? We will tackle
We
this.
have another show idea.
Ah.
What's bothering Banshee?
It could be a separate show, truly,
It could
but
be a separate show, and then you just sit there and just have an angry look on your face and end this, end this, end this.
but I think I have to get to the bottom, or I'm good. We're going to try to get to this bottom of the situation we've been having.
Yeah,
And I think it'll be interesting to share with everybody
it's all
because it is about you too. You'll see when it comes out. All right,
alrighty.
there you go. The Messenger of Air. Wow, a court card.
Court card, fancy that.
That's a subtle hint for our week ahead.
Hi, Rowan. I'll get them on the list.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Welcome to our happy hour.
Now remember, everybody, happy hour is just a single card message, positive message. No questions today, but if it resonates to something that is going on in your life, all the better.
What deck is that? What is that deck called?
Oh, this is, I'm sorry, The Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reed. Everything is read upright, which is why it's a perfect deck for happy hour. And the Messenger of Air.
It's a very
Opinions.
pretty card, isn't it?
Opinions informed by experience, adherence to dogma, allegiance to a way of thinking or acting, a learned response, subconscious programming, and swift reactions or responses. I need to broaden my perspective. I am reacting to a situation from my past. I have to think about whether I want to do things the old way or respond differently this time. I can adapt a new way of thinking and behaving. If I am swift and move quickly, ensuring my actions are for the highest good, positive outcomes are assured. So this is the Knight of Air.
Oh, it's the knight.
I thought it was the page at
I did
first, but
too.
that's right. It's the Knight of Air, the messengers.
It is really pretty. Thank you,
The
Winter
page
Lady.
is the page here, so. But messengers are knights. And so I think, yes, moving swiftly. I think there's a call for some swift action that could bring some positive results. What do you think?
Well, I like the Knight of Swords or the Messenger of Air, as they are called here. The idea maybe of really realizing that there's a dedication that pulls you directly towards the energy you need to express and or the goals that you need to address yourself to. It's a single-mindedness that still has a sense of collaboration in the sense that you're pulling along elements with you or you're using resources with you to create that energy flow. I know I'm putting a little bit there. Oh, Rabia, thank you for coming back. I remember we couldn't read for you because we were already closed.
But I do want to remind you that today we're not taking any questions. We just throw a happy card for everybody, a single card positive message for your week ahead. Tomorrow we'll be back for a live show, but we'll be happy to pull a card for you today. We'll get you
Right,
on
questions
the
we'll
list.
do tomorrow, but stay for a happy hour message. Good to see you again. I'm glad you came back.
Rabia is a new follower, and she's from all the way in, is it Pakistan? I believe so.
Yes, that's a good thought too, Fiber Magic. It's been a pretty rough week.
Well, the other thing about the messenger, too, to me is, there's some important choices or decisions that need to be made. And once you make them, you will feel a lot better. Sometimes, we put things off or we hold on to these things. We're thinking. Fortunately, the Knight of Swords thinks on his feet. So this is something that you should just release. Just go with what your gut is telling you, and everything should turn out just fine. So that's what we have for the collective. Colette Baron's reads decks are very deep, very good, Winter Lady. The Good Tarot is really a very nice deck. And we use it exclusively on Happy Hour now because it's perfect for the collective reading. All right. Along with, of course, our Lightseers Tarot, which I'm grabbing right now. And we'll hand to Mr. O while I get the list out there, and Nicole is up first.
All right. Well, happy hour to Nicole and everyone.
And I'm just putting a note down there for Gina. Thank you about the hat or hats.
Yeah.
All right. I have like 3 of these hats now of different colors.
And I have dropped cards. You overwhelm me, Rabia, and I dropped the cards. It's okay. I will just pick them up.
Ah, well, appreciate that. Don't feel overwhelmed, feel happy. This is our show for happiness
Hi,
and
Nimra.
joy.
You are on time for happy hour. Good to see you too.
Oh, Namira, yeah, I will
Nimira.
get you on the list. Wow, we are filling up. We are doing really well. All right, we maybe one more and that's it.
All right.
All right, I'm going to post the list again.
Okay, Nicole. Here we go. Nicole, it's the Ten of Cups, Nicole.
Ooh,
And, lately, for a little while, your questions have been about somebody who's special to you. I wonder if this could be about that maybe, you're going to feel that connection or that something may happen to move that. But even if it's not that, this is a good card for you because it really says you're looking at all the elements of your life, all the love you do have, whether it's romantic love or whether it's family love or whether it's the love of your pets or your children, reading, painting, getting out in nature. It's a universal love. And so this card says that for this week, and hopefully maybe forever or longer, you're going to be in that flow of feeling there, feeling that good things are happening to you, good things are happening to the people you care about, and you're actually a part of it too. So,
wow, the 10 of Cups. You're either going to be very, very happy, Nicole, about something that comes to a successful conclusion in this week ahead, or there's just going to be great joy to be had either through family, friends, your tribe. If you're going to any kind of gathering this week, it should be very joyful. It just is it's such a complete happiness card. And, the 9 and the 10 of Cups are both extremely happy cards, but in different ways. The 9 of Cups is really a more material happiness and the joy you get from receiving something tangible, whereas the 10 is just all about happiness and satisfaction from within. And personally, I really like the 10 better than the 9. But years ago it was the opposite for me. But now, as I've aged and I look at life differently, this is the card that means the most to me. So enjoy this energy. It's really great. All right. And we are on
Jackie.
Jackie. Hi, Jackie.
I have a problem with my battery on my phone charging sometimes too. It's different outlets, and the outlets don't seem to always work the same way twice in a row. Like I'll plug it in one day, it charges up really fast. I plug it in the same outlet the next day, and it doesn't want to charge very fast.
Very weird.
And then the next day it's back the other way again. So I have no idea other than freaky stuff going on in our house, I guess. And the same thing with a couple other outlets too. They just sort of switch on or off every other day or so. Can't explain it. Anyways, we're so happy to have everybody here. We really appreciate it. Thank you for all your support. Speak
My
of
gosh.
the devil.
Look what came up for you, Jackie. It's the 9 of Cups. That is awesome, So, hey, we've got 2 of maybe some of the happiest cards in the deck. This is really achieving or manifesting something you really want this week, Jackie.
It looks so blissful.
Things seem to be going your way. And if it doesn't come to fruition this week, something's on the way and you're feeling pretty pretty darn good about this. Is it a lottery win? Is it a, you know, whatever the case may be, something that you are completing and feeling really good about, something that you know you're going to receive from the universe? It's awesome.
I love the idea of the wish card, the idea that whether consciously or unconsciously you have really hoped or desired something. But I don't want to lose sight of the card that just says really the feeling that you want to appreciate what you have. You could certainly wish for more. You could certainly say, I just don't have what I really want, but I'm appreciating what I have. But this is really more about just saying, getting in that flow. I like that word, of just pure joy of what you have, pure joy of the feelings that it gives you, the feelings of contentment, or substance in your life, or another kind of joy to center your love or devotion to. I just love it.
Well, it's a great card. We're off to a good start here so far. So let's
Well,
keep
there
this
isn't going to
all
be any bad cards. Even if they
okay.
are there,
That's
we're
true.
going to figure out why they're not bad.
Why they're not bad. Nada is up. Hi, Nada.
Hi, Nada. You're
Hey,
welcome,
you're
Jackie.
welcome, Jackie. Great start. Great start. I'm a happy one today. We pulled our cards for the collective this morning.
Oy.
I don't know what to say. I'm just at a
There are
complete
strange forces
loss.
in the universe.
But but at any rate, it's interesting too that we have a certain class of cards dominating this week. And I think if we look at what's been going on, in the US and other places, um, it makes sense. It makes a certain sort of sense. So
All right. And Nada, for you, we have the Six of Pentacles.
Six of Pentacles is great for this show again. And I love the fact that it really, it just seems like there are some cards that are constantly coming up at happy hour. And this is one of them. And it's just it's going to be such a nice week for you ahead, Nada. You're going to find that everything is flowing smoothly, that what you put out to the world, you're going to receive in kind. So, be generous with your time, your energy, etc. And you will be rewarded in some way. I mean, I think things will come back. Whatever good you put out, expect to receive in return in some way. And you're just going to feel very happy and very contented with things this week. It could also mean that everything financially is on a nice, smooth, even keel this week.
There's something really reciprocal that's going to be happening. And it's not necessarily about it having to be an equal exchange. It is just about people giving from their hearts or their means as they can, and not necessarily having an expectation that that comes back to them, but just knowing that that's like a law of attraction, a law of the world, a law of whatever you want to call it, that just says, as good is done, so good is received. So I
Love
think
it.
that's what you're going to find this week, Nada, is that everything is a little bit smoother. You're able to help people that need something from you, and they are with you.
Good luck with that.
Good luck.
Nice week. All right.
You're welcome. It could be said that maybe this is an indication that maybe minorly you could be lucky with certain things too, so that investments of certain sorts may pay off, because there is sort of a sense of that in the card, that if you invest in a particular kind of thing, you might get something back from that. Good luck, Nana.
Okay. Well, oops. Who are we on? Sorry.
It's
Marita.
Marita.
Marita. Well, you have a 10 too. You have the 10 of Wands. And the 10 of Wands indicates to me that you're very close to you've kind of finally hit solid ground here. Maybe things have been a struggle for a little bit, for a little while for you. Maybe you feel like you've been, burdened with various things in your life or something in particular, things are going to start easing up now. You feel like you are now on smooth ground. You're now moving forward more steadily. There's not going to be a lot of chaos. There's more steadiness right now. I like that. So I'm going to stop
Well,
right there.
it's the wands, right? Wands
Yes.
always have a sense of business things or work that's being done or networking or things that sort of advance personal goals or objectives. And so the 10 says these things are winding down in a sense, and that you are sort of completing actions or process on stuff. Specifically, these are about things that maybe are obligations that you have no choice but, to move through them. In some cases, they could be things mostly that help yourself put yourself in a better spot. But it is possible that these are things that you also may do for others too that are helpful. But either way, you will find that somehow things are kind of winding down and you have reached a point where you have more stable footing or foundation to move ahead. Hi, Lena.
Okay, we can add Lena. I'm not sure.
I
Boy,
think we're about there, right?
yeah, we're at 17 right now.
That's probably
I
it.
mean, 18 is usually what we do, but so I might leave it open for Kara or somebody
Okay.
else who comes in, but that would be it. I would say here also that if things are kind of leveling off right now. You can see this by the fact that she has help here. She has this beast carrying some of her load for her, so you almost feel like things are starting to level off for you, and it makes you feel lighter. It makes you feel better. So good luck with that. All right. I'm going to
Alrighty.
move the box. We don't
And
want that.
we're on Crystal.
We are on Crystal.
Hi, Crystal.
I believe. I haven't looked.
I can see the list
Yeah, I have it up here.
right there.
Yippers.
All right.
All right. A full house at happy hour. I don't know. I mean, we've come pretty close. We pretty much have come close, but this is pretty full for us. Wow.
Hi there, Zarak.
Yeah, I see it.
Well,
Just hang on.
mhm.
Are you here for a happy single card reading? We'll be happy to include you on the list.
All right. So, Crystal, we are spinning it as per fiber. We have the Nine of Swords. And the Nine of Swords is one of those challenging cards for happy hour, but we are here to do that. And this card could be saying that, Crystal, if you realize that there have been certain things that have really bumped you out, that have really brought you down in a way, or keep you awake at night, keep you worried about something, it could be things about yourself, but somehow I get the feeling like these worries are maybe about other situations that are not necessarily going to manifest directly to you. And so the card's advice to me is saying, realize sometimes that we put more stock in fears that are not necessarily as realistic as we think. I'm not trying to call you out with anything other than saying, look into, your own matters and realize that maybe not everything is exactly the way it looks, that maybe it's not about illusion so much, but it's about the feeling that you bring to it may empower it more in your life than you need it to have.
This is a card of, this is a card for you to start, instead of being anxious about things in your life or, worried. This is a card to tackle that. This is a card to look at them in a more realistic sort of way. And it will really help allay your fears. There is nothing that you can't overcome with by putting in the effort or by seeking out some help or by just going through what you need to go through. It's the worry and the fear, and sometimes those things are all up here. They're not real. They're not real. They're things that maybe you can overcome. So you need to look at this. You see there's some light here as well as these dark birds. And what this is saying to me is that some of these things that you are worried about, they are not real. They're not real.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
I know I'm kind of stammering on this one, but I feel that whatever this card is saying is this is a week you'll feel much better off if you do something about what's making you feel anxious instead of letting it just sit there.
Well, it could also be saying too that this is the week that you try
Yeah.
to address the realities of those things or not, and realize where you can put them in your life. And I see Preeti has joined us.
All right, we're going to have to close the list.
We'll have to close the list.
Okay.
We got you on the list though,
Yeah.
Preeti.
Zarek, I didn't see if you wanted a reading or not, but I put you on the list, so we'll be happy to give you a card. And I'm going to post the list. Oh, what happened here? I'm not going to post the list yet. I got to copy it again. All right. Okay, I think that's it for the reading, so I'll grab that card. Let me... Oh, man. There we go. I got it. All right. Okay, we're on Cherry Blossom, and so we're gonna get moving now. But maybe this is a good time while so many people are here while I'm shuffling to play that promo for our new show again.
Yes, that's right. We have a new show coming up.
And thanks to the card bard, we have a great intro to it.
Yeah, and I just have to make sure I can click off. Well, are we going to talk through it a little bit?
Oh, I don't have to.
The news has you confused.
Well, we are though. So this is our new show. It's coming out soon.
Understand what's
Oh,
going on.
okay.
What the heck?
I have nothing to say. Other than the book be a little bit more personal and for the collective rather than something political, artsy, craftsy. It's going to be about what's something that's been bugging me. And it's about all of us. So we will deal with that when stay tuned for the
I'm going to let it play one more time.
Okay.
And Siama, I noticed you're there.
We have to close the list. We're already at 19 people.
Yeah, Zarek, you are on the list. We did get you in the list.
Yep.
Grab a deck
Don't you hide.
for insight from Banshee.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Siama. We filled up very fast.
It's WTF with TFT.
I'm going to type it right now so that it's
with
something.
TFT. WTF with
What happened?
TFT.
What
Let's
happened?
go.
Who would know?
There we go.
Yeah, it really is so cool. I mean, during the day, we're like humming it to ourselves or singing parts of it.
It's very catchy.
It's catchy as hell. Did I say that? I did.
Mr. O, is it your turn? You shuffle?
I did the last one, I think,
You did? I thought I did. Okay.
but I spoke first. It was so much fun, and it's going to continue to be fun.
Yeah. So that will open each of the videos we do.
You can crawl into my ear anytime,
And I
cardboard.
just want to say there's so many troubling things that I could say WTF to in the world right now, but some of them are just such open wounds right now. I think we need some time to let some dust settle. And so I thought this would be a great way to open the show with something that has been bugging me for, let's just say, a few weeks now, maybe more. So stay tuned for that. Earwigs. Well, I thought about that. I love it anyway. All right. Hey. Okay, Cherry B, you've got the 5 of Cups here. Well, okay. The 5 of Cups shows this woman who is really now releasing. I almost feel here what she's doing is releasing some of the disappointment, some of the sorrow she may have experienced in recent times, maybe just some regrets, even. Let it go. Let it go down the drain. This reminds me of one of my favorite practices, and that is, when taking a shower or a bath, even, but mostly a shower where that water is like hitting you and you can release all that tension, you can release all that stress, you can release all that negative energy off of you and watch it go down the drain. And so that's what I feel here, is like release what is wrong this week and lighten your mood. That's the message of this card. Release what is you don't need to hold on to all this sorrow or regret or disappointment. What you need to do is let it go because there's plenty of new opportunities waiting for you.
So, Cherry Blossom, when I look at the card, I get the feeling like this is the week, starting today perhaps, where you are
Oh,
coming to
it's Zach.
terms.
Okay.
You're coming to terms with the sense of emotionality in your life and the balance of it. You're looking at the things that you feel forlorn about or you feel they're lost from your life, but you're looking at them maybe not necessarily from a depressed point of view, a sorrowful point of view. You're looking at them a little bit more with a distance because you want to put that into a perspective of saying, it was good when it was. It may be good if it comes back again, if the fates are willing. But you are also clarifying and looking at and balancing those aspects of what you still have, what still works for you, and how you will move forward from here. And so it's not necessarily with total regret, it's with a regret that has a sense of understanding that you alone can work on these things to make them better for you, one way or the other.
Good luck with that.
Good luck with that.
All right, your shuffle.
Alrighty.
And we're on Sapphire Flower. So Zarek, you're Zach. When we see a different name, we're never sure. It's nice that you let us know
Yeah, thank you.
because we think we got a new subscriber, and then I go through my spiel about how this is just a single card message for happy hour and blah 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 blah. So, all right. Also, we have some bad news for everybody. The unhappy hour is coming. The Unhappy Hour video, where we tell you what's going wrong in your life, but we also tell you how to turn that frown upside down. So join us for that video presentation. It is for the elemental signs of the zodiac, and we even talk about what might be making the world unhappy right
And
now.
that's going to be on Monday, late afternoon or in the evening. We're not sure yet.
Yep. So
You're
stay
welcome,
tuned.
Cherry.
Lots of videos coming out because pretty soon it'll be time for the monthly modality message. So it's going to be a busy week ahead.
All right. So, Sapphire Flower. Bam. You have the King
You're
of
welcome,
Swords.
Cherry.
So, Sapphire Flower, I think the King of Swords is here to tell you that if you are weighing certain decisions in your life, you can face them with confidence. You can face them with a calm that says, I've got this. You maybe are feeling like you have a sense of what is around you that you can rely on, whether it's your own meditations or your own card pulls or things like that. You're feeling a sense of an instinctual backup or support team behind you, whether it's in reality or not. You're one of the persons who comes here and you're always telling us about what you see in the signs of birds or butterflies or things around you. You're very tuned into that. This card is saying this is a week that will test that a little bit, but you're going to pass that test. You're going to be able to feel those symbols and signs and grasp the meaning as it helps guide you towards a decision.
It's really funny about this card, the King of Swords, comes up a bit on Happy Hour.
Yep.
And I think what will make you very happy and feel good this week is taking, you know, decisive moves or actions or just making decisive, smart, clear decisions this week. This is a week for clear clarity. It's almost as if you know what to ask, who to ask to gain the information and knowledge you need to move forward constructively with your week ahead. This may be also a week where you help others make a decision. It's possible here, that people will come to you with a problem, with a question, with some worries that they have, and to try to get some advice on how to move forward. And I think, you can look at things very objectively this week and help them through whatever it is they are going through.
We have a donation. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. We really appreciate that. All right.
Gina, thank you,
Gina.
Gina. You're so sweet.
Yeah,
You too can see a purple cat dancing if you give us a donation.
well, Nicole, you missed it, but we did pull a card for you.
Yes, you were the first
You were
one,
the
so
first
you'll have to
reading,
go all the
so
way back.
yeah.
It was a nice reading, though, so I hope you can catch that.
Yeah, so go wind back and get it.
Too.
Nicole, go check out that reading.
Yeah, you were our first one, so it should be pretty good. Alrighty, so thank you
All right.
again, Gina. Appreciate that always.
And you know what? Did I not post the list is closed?
Well, you did, but you didn't pin it.
And where is it?
It's just above there.
I see it. I'm gonna pin it. Okay.
I know you are.
All right, but everybody on the list will get a reading?
Right, up to Preeti, we are all set.
All right. So, anyway, that's what I think is going on here. So, good luck with that. I did
Nice
finish
stuff,
that one. All right.
All right, so it's your shuffle then, and we were on Fiverr.
I think I pulled that.
Fiverr March?
I thought I pulled that.
I thought I did. Because I started first. You were second.
Anyway. All right. I'm pulling for fiber. And I didn't post the list. Because I wasn't expecting I had to shuffle. I didn't think it was my turn. I still don't, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it for fiber. I think you are right. It was your turn.
I know, I'm looking forward to show it.
Oh my gosh. He's going to go back and prove me wrong. Man. Am I so used to this Scorpio doing
the only way you ever believe me is when I can show
No,
you.
I realize you were right, but now you won't accept me at my word. All right.
Well, you have proven that you should not be.
Stand by for the bicker. But, all right. Fiber, you have the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands. Well, this is a time to get everybody on the same.
This card's really for us.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Fiber. See what he did? See what he did?
No, it's Fiber talking to us.
Oh,
Just swans around. No.
No, seriously, this is a time for you to ensure that everybody's on the same page, that everybody is working together constructively to put something together. Are you planning an event? You got people working on something? Does everybody know their role? Is everybody on track? This is a time for you to kind of take the lead and ensure that everything is flowing smoothly and that everybody is happy with the way things are going.
It looks to me like somebody wants you to get real busy with others, and you're kind of getting the nod to be that light bearer there. You're the one that's holding the torch and sort of trying to pull, the action or the energy together. It does seem like, you have the clues, and that you probably have the ability really to create the group mind or the group ethos or whatever situation that needs to happen. And even if this isn't about collaborative projects or situations, I mean, it could be, the various personas within ourselves too that we're talking about, that we have different energies or qualities, and somehow we're finding a way to express them in positive movement. And it is about a goal. It is about kind of reaching, projecting your energy towards something really positive.
Well, yes, if it is about internal struggles going on. It's definitely a time to marshal all those forces within you to work constructively on what you're hoping to accomplish. So, you may have some conflict here, within. And it's time to resolve that and just move forward in a more positive manner.
Indeed.
So, that's what we have for you. Good luck with that.
And yes, I get to pull the card for Carl,
There you are.
the cat wrangler. I like that. We have not wrangled too many cats in this session. When we're up here, they don't want
Well,
to jump on
Sonny
the
will
table.
come
It's
in.
not really
Yeah.
possible for them to get on this table that easily.
Ah. So I'm going to my 50th high school reunion next month. Oh my gosh, and he's coming with me. Gonna be so much fun. Gonna
I'm
get
her
my hair cut.
bodyguard.
Thinking of getting new glasses by then, but I'm not
I'm
sure.
going to be her bodyguard.
It's gonna be. That's right.
Carl, you had the moon. Oh, wow. So Pisces-like in a way, hey? Uh,
Oh, this is nice.
the moon suggests to me that, not only is this a time for you to kind of get down inside yourself, but also to maybe question in your mind those mysteries that have been going on, and maybe they're not deep, important mysteries, but maybe some of them have some points of consideration for you, trying to figure out who did what or why, or what does a particular thing mean to you. Like I was mentioning with Sapphire's reading, if you get signs or perceive things from certain things happening, this may be that week where some of that will really give you that idea that you need to know more and to kind of get beneath the waves of this mysterious tide that's moving around you, and that you would be able to figure out something important that you need to do or have in consideration.
Well, this is, the veil is thin right now, Carl, and
That's true.
I think you're going to be feeling that. I think messages are going to come through. I think you should pay attention to your dreams. I don't know, I've just been having snippets of dreams lately, and
Me too.
but it's been roiling around. Like one, I know I was traveling somewhere. I was moving in motion, and I think here you should just pay attention to what your dreams maybe saying. Try to write them down as soon as you can. If there's a danger of forgetting it, and also, look for the signs and synchronicities around you. This is a time to also penetrate deeper than surface level things. This person is not afraid to take that deep dive. Don't just listen to what people are telling you. Pay attention to every part of what they're telling you and how they're telling you and how they look if it's in person when they're telling you. What kind of energy are you picking up? I think all of this will be really important and will help you, make proper decisions or make you feel good about, trusting or not trusting some situation. So it's all good. The moon is just really positive for the week ahead. I think you're going to have a very awakened week ahead.
That sounds so sweet.
So good luck with that.
I'm so happy that Carl still has a grandfather.
Aww.
I only had one, and I wasn't particularly close with him, but he was a sweetie in his own way.
All right. Empress is up.
Empress. Hello,
Well, I
Empress.
never met my mom's parents because they passed before I was born. And I only met my father's mother. I only had a grandmother growing up. It's kind of ironic, a lot of the women in my family, I mean, it's really been mostly women because although I had five uncles, it's true. But the women were prominent and the most important. And my
My
father,
uncles, that sounds like a Kabasa to-go shop.
And my father dying when I was 10, again, just showed that really I was mostly, raised by the influence of my maternal side. That's what I wanted to say. Or being interrupted by Kabasa or
Well,
whatever.
Five Guys Burgers, Five Uncles Kabasa.
Oy. All right. Okay, Empress, let's see what we have for you. The world!
We
You've got the
are the
world
world.
in your hand. You got the whole world in your hand. You got the whole world in your hand. It's true. Or actually, you're walking through. So, something is coming to completion or will be, and it's going to make you feel very happy. It's not something to feel bad about. It's something either that you've been working on, um, for a while, or maybe it's just a phase in your life that you are moving past now and you're moving forward in a new, exciting direction. That's what this world is about. The world is about, hey, you're done with something now, so you can move forward into something even better, or more exciting at any rate. Well, we can't say if it's better or not, but what it is something different, something new, and something exciting that might be coming your way.
I like the allusion to portals that is present there. And I feel like that portal idea works because, of course, we are talking about a transition from something that is done, kind of a completion. It's probably a completion that brings to you your own aesthetic of what you wanted perfection to be like. But now, of course, you are moving away from that and you probably are moving towards an equally important or fulfilling project or situation that you want to, put energy in. So the world talks really about experience too, in a way, too, that feeling like from one success you can more easily move to the next ones. And so it's a continuity. The world keeps spinning. The
The
world keeps
world
spinning.
keeps
It's
spinning.
never, you're never totally without it.
Good luck with
You're
that.
welcome,
Nice card.
Fiber.
Hey, you're very welcome, Fiber. Oh, look at that. We're on cardboard.
Hey, Card Bart. It's my turn too, right?
Oh, yeah, I pulled the world. See how quick I remembered that?
After I told you.
Ah, it's been a morning, people. It's been a morning.
I haven't even had breakfast yet. My stomach is starting to growl.
Oh, breakfast for you is this. Like lots of coffee.
You better watch it because that could be your breakfast too.
I have many things to choose from.
No, no breakfast from Mr. O. Cook of the house.
Ah, I think I do just as much lately.
It can't make up for the decades.
Ah, that's true, but you love cooking.
I do.
Come on.
Cook of the house.
Are you going to pull the card
Maybe.
for cardboard?
Yes, thank you. I was waiting for her to catch that because when I met her, that was one of her favorite bands. Maybe not one of the band's songs, because that's the one Linda sang, right?
Waiting.
Oh, we will miss you. Okay, so Cardboard. We're in the Detroit area. We're in a suburb in the Detroit area, Zach. Okay, Cardboard. Well, look at that, Cardboard. Today or
Ah,
this week, you're going to be sitting in your backyard, strumming your guitar or whatever, and coming up with new songs, or just enjoying that comfort and that sense of security you're going to feel. The Nine of Pentacles makes you feel like, you really enjoy what you have. You could always have more. You're glad you don't have less. You could be sharing it with somebody, of course. Oh, okay. Thanks for letting us know that. Yeah, we have a few people in Toronto area, I
We
think.
love Toronto. We're down what we call downriver of Detroit in Michigan. So we're neighbors to Canada. We visited Canada a number of times. Love Canada.
Yeah, we're just
Love
across
the
the river.
Georgian Bay. Been camping and hiking the Georgian Bay in the past.
Okay, did you want to say something about the card?
I just thought I'd talk like you do, you know? So, I do want to say something about Cardbard's card. Do you know what, Cardbard? This is a time for you to just, hey, enjoy the fruits of your labor. You know, whether, you have great landscaping, outdoor garden, whatever the case may be, sit outside, enjoy nature. Hey, here in Michigan, we are having some great weather right now. It's like a second summer, I guess, or well, it's still summer technically, but by this time we're usually experiencing a lot colder temperatures. So, enjoy. And a lot of places are dry. I mean, unfortunately, too dry, like our area. But so enjoy some time outdoors and connect with nature and and show gratitude to the land, show gratitude to Mother Earth for what you've been able to materialize in your life.
Cardboard, do you like fall? Are you looking forward to fall? For some reason, I just got this thought like fall is possibly your favorite season, or maybe you like the sense of the harvest or things coming in. Because, of course, I get that a little bit from that card. Just the thought I was going to throw out there. Um, but hey, uh, Small Business Saturday, the Saturday after Thanksgiving, we will be over in Hartford. Is it Hartford? It's
Oh,
Hartford because my mom lived in Hart. Too many Harts. My mom lived in Hart,
I
way
think it
over.
is
But
Hartford.
Hartford, we're going to be at the Arts and Craft Metaphysical store reading cards. So for anybody who can get over there or just wants to drop in,
They're a great store and great people. We've known them for a long time. They were associates of ours in
Covenant of
Covenant
the
of the
Goddess.
Goddess and Arts and Crafts, the name of the store. We just love them a lot. Karen,
We're
I'm
so sorry,
sorry.
Kara,
We're
but
so
we
sorry.
want you to stay here and listen anyway.
We might play our theme for our new
Yeah, let's play it in
show
a minute.
again.
Let's play it in a minute.
All right. So that's what I have, Cardboard. I think here this is just a time to enjoy things and really sit back and appreciate what you have, what you've accomplished. It's all good. It's all good.
All right, and I am going to play the Cardboard song again because we want to play it for our good friend Kara. So, Kara, this is for our new program that we're working on, and we'll have a new segment.
When the news
Oh, Patton.
has you confused
Now what?
and you can't
No, you don't,
understand
Cardboard.
what's
You do not
going
have to hide.
on.
We love this song.
What the heck? Grab
Thank you,
a deck
Nicole. Hi,
for
Patton.
insight from Banshee
And when we can be heard,
and
right? When I hear the song and I'm playing it for myself, I'm actually miming some of it, like, what the heck? Well, wait till we come on. All right. What the heck? Grab a deck. I do this a lot.
I had
So
so much fun
and then
making
at the
this
end, when
video
you
to
go,
have the
let's
music.
go, I'm going, let's go. It's so awesome. It really is. It's fun. Okay.
All right, Winner Lady.
And I think that's you because I
All
pulled for
right.
card bar. Wait, or did you pull for card bar? The Nine of Pentacles. I did.
Oh, I don't know about that, Patton. Can you address that?
Some messages won't send if I chat in lowercase. Huh, I have no idea. I have no idea why. Huh. Well, that's okay. We will understand that you are not shouting. Huh. I honestly don't know why, because our other moderator was able to do lowercase, so I'm not sure that is it. I mean, we could check on that later and see if we can, if we pull you off, if that would make a difference. But I'm not going to mess with stuff right now.
Oh, winner lady. All right, and
What you
here
got?
is that card for you.
It's a repeat. Look
It's a
at that.
repeat. You have the world too. You too are taking a step into another world or from another world. For you, I feel this card sort of indicates new challenges or new exciting vistas for you to step into. You're moving from maybe a world that has completed a particular round of something and you are stepping into something new.
I like that.
Oh, you're so clever, Cardboard. There you go.
Well, we just,
Yeah, it does sound like that a little bit,
I-
Fiber.
to be honest with you, we just decided after our last moderator that we really could do with. We didn't need a moderator per se, but it's good to keep you on there because we could always use help in case a troll comes through. Somebody that we can't catch right away who's spewing a lot of venom. And maybe, you could silence them, put them in timeout, whatever the case may be. But other than that, it seems like we're doing pretty well taking care of the list and stuff
Yeah,
like that. So, all right. So I'm talking about, did you talk about it enough?
I did.
Okay, then I'm going to do it. Let me just get the list out there because I forgot. And we're on Winter Lady right now. We're getting there. All right. This is fantastic. I mean, again, it just seems as though something, I don't want to say momentous, but it could be, but some milestone is occurring here, and you realize you've maybe reached a level where now you can say, I'm done with this. And it's either time to apply my experience from this situation into something new, or it's time for you to just move on into something new now. Now you're freed up to explore new possibilities, have a new adventure. It's just a great card overall. There is success in some enterprise or something that you have accomplished. And there's this point of taking time to really appreciate your journey that got you this far. And know that now that that's coming to the end, that, even better things await. So I always love the world. Good luck with that.
Already.
Step on through. And by the
Gina.
way, when I do, yeah, Gina's up now. We made it to Gina. Yay. Gina, I have been thinking so much about you lately and maybe touching base more personal. So I may be doing that in the near future. Maybe I'll be DMing you about that.
Thank you again for your
Well,
donation.
thank you so much.
Appreciate
All
that.
right.
Here you are, baby. Signs, sealed, delivered. Okay, not my best self. There you go.
Yes, I think we do. So many things. Ugh. Oi. Health wise, things are a little wobbly at the moment. I had my blood test, but I may have sabotaged my blood test. Because really, you are not supposed to get your blood test when you've had a lot of physical activity. I went almost right after a workout, and I think my numbers were slightly skewed because of that. However, one worrisome number I don't think would have been affected by that, so we're just going to have a talk. I have an appointment anyway, a virtual appointment with my doctor in the beginning of October. So we'll see where things lead. I may have her get me to take the blood test over again and just see if I have anything to worry about or not. I don't, I feel pretty good still. So, all right. Well, Gina,
Holy cow.
holy cow. Look at that fiery love energy. It's the lovers. Wow, I haven't seen that in a while
Hasn't come up in a while.
in happy hour. So this is such a nice card, whether it's about love, whether it's about self-love, whether it's about like just this total integration. I feel here there's such a harmony. There's such a harmony and balance that, reminds me today that for the cards for the collective, one of the positive lights for this week, we had the temperance card. And I'm struck by that a little bit here and just saying that everything seems to be harmonious and filled with love around you right now. And that allows you to make wise, loving choices for yourself and moves for yourself and decisions for yourself. And I think this week is going to be just like that. You're going to feel really good about, where you're moving yourself in this week ahead.
Well, the card is about, choices or decisions to make concerning how we express our heart energy towards other people or other situations. I'm always tempted to look at the ideas of or surrounding love, romantic or otherwise, as like very multi-pronged. Some people say, oh, opposites totally attract each other, and you sort of see that sense there, a lighter person, a darker person. But that's only skin deep. Of course, opposites can
Mhm.
attract on much deeper levels too. So that could be metaphor for that. But then there are people who say like attracts like. And so the idea of romantic love or any kind of love is very multi-pronged. Feel the difference between you and someone else, but also feel the sense of what you can appreciate there. Feel how someone is totally alike to you, but also feel how maybe there are differences in your relationship despite that.
And when I look at that card too, I'm very much reminded of the light and the shadow sides of who we are. They are when we are in balance, the light and the shadow are in perfect harmony, in perfect play with one another. And that's what I feel is going on here as well. A well integrated feeling and sense this week that everything, is in alignment. So, gosh, whether it's new love in your life, whether you're moving towards a loving relationship, or whether you're just moving into a more integrated self, this is going to be a nice week for you, Gina. Good luck with that. All right. And Rowan is up.
Hi, Rowan. And we are officially in overtime, but we're just going to keep going.
We're just going to keep going. And unfortunately, we couldn't add Kara or Patton because we're just so filled up today. So if you can come earlier, hopefully we'll be able to get you in. But we just filled up really fast.
Yeah, we did. It was like everybody needed happy
And
hour.
yeah, and especially with some of
Thank
our
you.
cards lately have been, whoo, and of course the news and all of that. Just lots of stuff
All right.
that are unhappy right now.
Rowan, you have the Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands, we often call the unofficial party card of us here at TFT Tarot for Today. But for you, I think it also means the idea that there is something happy happening around you. It may be the sense of the connection you feel with all the people in your life, whether they're all present at any one time or whether there are different groupings of them, family people, coworker people, people you worship with or you go to school with, or any kind of examples. This is saying really the house is strong, the house is open, and maybe there was something particular at this time about um, celebrations that could be important. So this could be saying that maybe there are celebrations in your life that are coming up, people getting married or having children that they celebrate or anything like that. This is saying this is a good time for you to plug into that community or friendly feel that's around you. So good luck.
All right.
Hi, Gina. Thanks again.
All right. The Four of Wands. Wow, what a great card, right? When this is a card where you may have a reason to really celebrate in this week ahead. Maybe some accomplishment or something good that happens in your life or some good news that you receive, even if it's about somebody else, can make you very happy and feeling good. And it'll make you want to celebrate with others. It's also possible you'll be attending a celebration this week, something joyful, whether it's even a religious celebration or it's a wedding or a birthday party, whatever the case may be. Enjoy it. Enjoy yourself. Celebrate with others. If there's nothing to celebrate, why not get together with people that you love this week and just have a good old time? Because that's what this card is all about, and it will uplift you in this week ahead if you do so.
Right. In some parts of the world, celebrations are about harvest times or things like that. So you never know what that meaning could mean for you, too. It could just be about the culmination of what you have achieved, what you have worked for. Celebrate it.
That's what we have for you. Good luck with that. We're
All
on
right. And we
Rabia
are
now? Rabia? Rabia.
Rabia or Rabia.
Rabia. I'll say.
All right. Who's new to our show, recent subscriber. We appreciate that. Thank you.
And sorry if we get names a little bit wrong, mispronounced. We do our best.
You're welcome. God bless you too, Rowin. Thank you.
Ooh, hey, you have the Chariot, Rabia. The Chariot is a very cool card. It seems like you're going to be on the move this week. I don't know if you're planning on a small trip or traveling somewhere, but I mean, because that's sometimes indicated by this card, but it also indicates movement towards something. Something that you have a lot of motivation for or drive, something maybe that you're passionate about, something you're moving towards that would make you very happy if you accomplished or achieved it. So keep moving forward is the message of this card, and you'll feel more enthusiastic and motivated as you go along.
There's a strong sense of confidence also displayed in this card, and there's a sense of feeling like things really are working, moving in the direction you want, because the driver of the chariot, he sort of has a sort of air of like, I know it's doing the right thing, even if I'm not doing it necessarily the right way. Who sits on the top of a chariot to drive it? So this is just saying that you yourself, Rabia, may have a unique way of handling the challenges in your life of how you move or motivate to do certain things. And so the chariot is saying, believe in yourself, believe in your own abilities to take yourself forward.
And when you see again, we have the symbology of the light and the dark here, which can also indicate to me the different energies within you and how everything has to be pull together to work together to achieve your goal. So, this is also about moving forward on how moving forward on a physical level is determined by how integrated you are and focused all of you are, the different aspects of you are on what it is you want to achieve. So, good luck
All
with that.
right, good luck with it.
Nice card. Card of movement, forward movement. I love it. All right, we are on Namira.
Namira, hi Namira.
Well, we didn't do a lot of singing in this show, did we? But we had the
No time to sing. Just
the
gotta read.
promo song. No time left to
I didn't want to
sing.
compete with
No
cardboard.
time left to sing. There you go.
All right, Namira. And it is the Four of Pentacles.
Okay, well, that's a good card for this for happy hour as well. Namira, this means this is a time to really hold tight.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that funny?
Hold tight to what you have, and recognize the value of, who you are, what you've accomplished, what you've gotten out of life so far. When there's a lot of times when we look at this card and we see the person looking out at that town or community there, and I know we like to say sometimes that this is a time for sharing and thinking, what can I give to others at this time since I'm doing so well? But I'm sort of feeling here this is a time to hold on and value your accomplishments, value what you have, and maybe realize you're looking out there realizing, wow, I can't believe, how far I've come, how far I've risen, above, the crowd basically. And so this is a time to value that, value your place, value how far you've come, and appreciate the life you have for yourself.
Winter Lady, that makes me think of that song by Heart. Sing, child, sing. Sing, child, sing. I know, I didn't do it right. Anyway, Namira, when I look at this card, I often think like of that American saying, Hillary Clinton or whoever, it takes a village. I sort of feel like sometimes we need to bring things to ourselves, material items or things because we want to purpose them for something else that we also feel is important. And so I think that's what this card is saying, Namira, that, what you gather in, you have a mind to use it for something specific. And it's a good thing because you're helping growth, whether it's growth for yourself or growth for someone else or something else. The Four of Pentacles brings a sense of foundation and strength to you.
That's cool. Yesterday I was on 1010.
Oh,
I saw
wow.
1010. Well, yeah, it's 1111. We are definitely into our OT. That's all I have to say about this, really.
You're welcome. I
Are you
did.
done? That's what we have for you, Namira. Good luck with that.
Ah, okay.
Ah.
It's always something 11 somewhere.
I like 1111. I often see that myself, but 1010 yesterday really stood out a couple times, actually. So, did I pull that?
Oh, I don't know. I think I did.
Hmm.
We've been doing this all morning here.
I know, but I have the distinct feeling that I pulled that one, but maybe I did not.
Well, I'll cue up the tape and we can discuss it.
No, we aren't going to argue this. That's the
I
only
said
reason we
discuss.
need, if we need a moderator, Pat, and it's also to keep us in line. And who pulled the card?
Well,
It's
actually,
happy
we
hour.
don't need a moderator for that because I have control of the
Uh,
mic. Now they can hear me.
wow.
So we don't need a moderator. I just need to know when to shut off her mic.
Things I put up with, honestly. Well, we have another pentacle for Lena, and it's the Page of Pentacles. Boy, there's a little bend in that card.
Why
Wow.
did you do that?
No, I did not. The Page of Pentacles.
I don't know if we know the 1010 meaning, Zach.
Well, Yeah, that's a good question. I'm not completely sure myself. But
Be a
tens
guess.
in the tarot are about completion, usually a successful completion about something. So, but I think as an angel number, it is something different, and I would have to get into that a little bit. The Page of Pentacles, upright. I think, Lena, this could be heralding a new opportunity coming your way this week. Something new that you can do. You can get your hands dirty, so to speak, because I think of the Page of Pentacles and they're very earthy. I think of somebody playing in the dirt, a child playing in the dirt. So, this is something where you can really set to work on something that you really want to get done and accomplished, and you're gonna find that you are very focused this week, and that you come up with a system for whatever you're doing, just making sure that everything happens evenly and it flows, and you get comfortable with that system, that procedure you come up with, so that every day it just seems like you're accomplishing more and more.
Well, Banshee, I wanted to apologize for cutting your mic. I know it's sort of like hijinks and I'm being silly, but I shouldn't do that. And so, are we doing your birthday reading tomorrow, Fiber? Happy birthday.
Did we have her on the?
I don't know.
No, we didn't know, Fiber. We've got a
I knew
birth.
vaguely it was around now, but I didn't know specifically.
We could do it Sunday because we do have some readings
Whether you
later.
can be there or not, we can do
Yeah.
it and you can just go back to it. You know we want to.
I'm putting it in my note field so I have it, and we'll do that for
I
you.
like Winter Lady. Lay gasp.
So, for all of you, just keep in mind that if you let us know in advance, and that's okay because we happen to have a slot Sunday, but we do need a little bit of warning so we can make a note of it and schedule you in. But the birthday readings are good for the entire year ahead. So, it's such a deal, and it's more than just one card, it's more than just the three cards we normally throw for people. So, by all means, take advantage of that if you are a follower.
I actually did think that too, that maybe it was 1010. I never remember. I thought you were a Virgo, but you're a Libra.
Oh, that's it.
You
Well,
had
Fiber.
us going. You punked us.
Fiber.
No, actually, you were addressing because it was somebody had talked about
That's
1010.
my
You said,
birthday.
it's your
I'm
birthday, so
sorry.
my
We
bad.
or one of us misunderstood and threw the other one off.
Well, it's just that everybody else started saying happy birthday to her. So I
That's
wasn't the
funny.
only one thrown off.
I think you started it. But anyway, are you done with Lena's reading?
I am.
So that's what I have for you. Expect
Oh,
something.
wait, I never said anything.
Oh, well, there you go. Now, who's wrong? I'm beginning to wonder about the shuffle order too. But anyway, go on, say
All
something.
right. Well, Lena, the Page of Pentacles, the thing that I always am drawn to about this particular page is the way he's standing with his foot. It reminds me of the Hangman. I don't think there's an exact symbology or synchronization with the Hangman, but I think the idea of affecting a pose is about a meditative kind of thought that's going on. The Hangman is sort of in repose and focused on a particular thought. So it is with the Page of Pentacles, because the Page of Pentacles represents that idea about investigation into our philosophies or our mystical, esoteric kind of sense about ourselves. And so this could be saying, really, you want to spend time thinking about some esoteric mysteries of your life. They don't have to be deeply mystical or philosophical, but they may be what really hinges in your life as those important marks that make you feel you react a certain way or make you feel a certain way about certain things. It's all good.
I like that. I like the mystical approach here, but also just starting something new this week, even if it is something more esoteric and mystical, but starting something new this week will make you pretty happy. It's going to turn out well for you, and you're going to be really engaged
So it
in it.
looks like we have a birthday reading for Nimrod
So good luck with that.
because it's her birthday next week.
Namira, I thought it was, we said we were going to do that.
Next Saturday is my birthday on the 20th.
Yeah, and I have it on the list.
Oh, you did already
We're
have it.
going to
Okay.
be doing yours on Sunday, September 21st.
So a week from tomorrow.
Yeah. So we will be doing that for you.
Clever Fiber.
See,
It
somebody's
worked.
on the ball here,
Fiber.
Mr.
Because
O.
she wanted to see more bickering.
I know, and I said something there, didn't I?
You're welcome.
You're very welcome. All right, Zarek, we made it to you if you're still here. And that's Zach.
Our new friend from Toronto. And we do love Toronto. We've been there probably 7 to 8 times over the last 4 decades. But we haven't been there in a while. It's probably been about 20 years since we've been
I
there.
used to call Toronto my home away from home. I really loved it there.
I would move there if I
Yeah.
could, but it's just a little expensive and other
Well,
factors. And we're old.
and we're old. But if I ever win the Mega Millions or
What's that?
Lucky for Life, even, that would be enough. I would see if I could move to Canada. I would see if I could move to Ireland. That's another place I feel an affinity for. Why not?
We have at least one other person who comes here pretty regular who is in the Toronto area. Oh, I don't know. I have an aversion to kilts.
Move to Scotland. That's possible. I have nothing against Scotland, that's for sure. That's a thought too.
We could be next door castles. I love it.
Well,
That's
Sarah,
funny, Patton.
you have the Chariot, and that's a repeat card, but it's a good one. You know,
Yeah, I've always heard that, Zach, that it's expensive there.
this is a card to either travel, move forward. You might be doing some travel. Hey, and it's good for road trips. It's really good for road trips. Whenever the chariot is reversed, we tell people to make sure to check their car to make sure it's in good running order, etc. But this is saying everything is smooth sailing if you are taking a trip, and if not, this is a card of movement. It is a card of forward movement. This is a card of putting your energy and your motivation and your determination in getting something accomplished this week, something that you really want to get done. You'll definitely have the drive and the energy to do it. It's just a matter of, focusing and marshaling your forces in order to do it.
Well, Zach, I like this card for you. The Chariot says maybe today and this week, you're looking at the qualities between two different
That,
forces in your life, whether they're negative and positive or whether they're this thing and that thing, white and black. But you're sort of finding how they need to work together for you. You're marshaling forces and using that energy to drive yourself. It's creating its own motivation, the realization that those energy forces you can work with, whether they're normal energies or esoteric energies, are things that you can take advantage of at this time. And maybe it's just the way situations work. This situation happens, but it can enhance some other situation. You're figuring that out and using that to pull ahead for your challenges or towards your goals.
and that's what we have for you. Good luck with that. Lovely card. And it's interesting it came up twice. A card of movement. So keep that in mind.
Yeah,
You'll be
we're
on the
quite
move.
aware that Toronto is pretty expensive.
And I can't rule out what you're saying there, that it could be about selling the home and moving on, especially if you've already got it on the market. Maybe it's possible some buyer could come along. Whatever the case may be, I wish you luck and happiness in this week ahead. Our northern neighbors.
All right, so we are on Prithee.
Yes, we are. And you are shuffling this time. All right. I'm sure. I'm sure, you could.
Well,
It'll take some time, it's going to be different, but it'll be new, it'll be exciting, and we need, those kind of challenges in our life to grow from. So I feel pretty positive about that for you.
all right, Preeti. Bam! You have the Hierophant.
Ooh.
Preeti, something is maybe telling you that it's time to uh, use some thoughts for spirituality or use some thoughts for where you see yourself evolving, whether it's from a spiritual point of view or any other point of view. This is a time for you to feel the sense of strength of your traditions, culturally or otherwise, and what they have given to you that you can use for yourself or for others. It's about a process of constant evolution, of stepping forward and up to something that just really reflects more about what your values are and what you really are as a person.
Well, thank you, Zach. We appreciate it. We enjoy doing this for
You're
everybody.
welcome.
And you know what?
Thank you,
Preeti,
Radia.
it's interesting because, yes, this is a very spiritual card as well as
You mean me, though. You don't mean her. I'm talking to the chat.
I understand, but I was already doing my reading. You could type it in like I did while you were reading. See? See that?
Okay, well, we're not amazing when we do this, are we?
All right, so let me start again. I really liked what he did with the spiritual approach because, of course, this is a very spiritual card, among other things. But, and what I feel here about, and I do feel the spiritual component a little bit for you here, Preeti. And what I think it's to me is make the ordinary this week the extraordinary. In other words, we see he's come down after having spiritual experience back down to earth here. The thing is to imbue what we do on a daily basis with our spirituality, to feel the spiritual in the mundane. In every little thing we do, there is spiritual significance. Sometimes we overlook that, but I'm feeling here you derive great pleasure in somehow feeling the spiritual aspects of what you do. How's that?
That was great, and you got to look at the chat because it's really wonderful stuff. You guys are just wonderful. We are a
Oh,
reflection of you.
oh.
We get so motivated and geeked by all of you guys, what you say. We appreciate, thank you, Rabia. We appreciate your compliments, and you inspire us, and hopefully we inspire
You
you.
almost make me want to cry.
I am a little bit.
So appreciated. Thank you so much. And now you get to hear us pull a card for each other.
Oh no.
I'm going to haul that
But
back.
please stay, everybody, because we also will do a namaste blessing at the very end, which is coming up.
I'm going to haul that back and pull a card for Mr. O here.
You're welcome, Preeti.
You're very welcome, Preeti.
We've been reading for a long time. I'm going to be 70 in 2 months. I'll be 70. I've been reading cards since about 1972.
And
I got my
guess
first
what?
set.
October 5 is this year.
A Thursday?
It's the 49th anniversary of our first date.
And what a date.
And what a date.
It's also my father's birthday. Everything I do seems to sync up to something else because my birthday is also our wedding anniversary.
And that tells you something because it's my 50th high school anniversary in October as well. And so I met him the year after graduating from high school.
What a long, strange trip it's been.
And we went to the same high school.
But we didn't know each other.
No.
I was 2 years above her, and our classes had 600 graduating students, so I never knew anybody.
Mr. O, are you going to win us some money?
Money.
Money, money, money. Eh. The Wheel of Fortune, or we should just say Wheel of
We
Fortune.
are some sort of weird soulmates. We've had past life regressions from different people that always have similar things, like the fact that we were siblings
Siblings.
in
Yeah.
previous lives, or that we have been married or bonded before in previous
I
lives.
resonate to that. Don't we fight like siblings? Anyway, Wheel of Fortune, you've got a lot of luck on your side, Mr. O, this week. Everything just seems to be happening like magic. Capitalize on that energy. It doesn't happen often when the wheel is turning positive here, and so maximize that. Do
Patton, I
things
want a castle in Spain. I don't want a
in
castle in Scotland.
Spain. Oh,
Maybe another one that I
an
can go to,
Irish
but
castle.
my main castle has to be in Spain. I just feel it should be.
I don't know. I like Scotland. I wish I could travel. I'm having some mobility issues, but I can still get around. I mean, I still shop and stuff. I still work out and stuff.
He'll move to Spain.
But doing any kind of real hiking and walking for long periods, well, that's kind of hard for me. So, at any rate, but this is good for you, Mr. O. You've got some positive energy this week.
Thank you, dear.
Capitalize on it and pull a good positive card for me. And you know what? If you get the wheel a second time, we both better be playing the lottery this week or collaborating on that.
So I'm not exactly sure if I understand, Rabia. We are both born Americans in this lifetime. One of our lifetimes, well, actually, a couple of our lifetimes that different people said were in Egypt, ancient Egypt.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I've had some glimmers of some past lives, and the reason I talk about Ireland so much and why I chose part of the reason, only a small part of the reason I chose the name Banshee, is because I feel I've had a past life in Ireland. I feel very resonant to Ireland, and I can't shake that. I can't tell you exactly why, but I feel it. Sometimes I get glimmers and images that I think are coming from there, but I'm not completely sure. I also know I've been in the Asian continent, and I also know that I was somewhere, I feel, not in South America, but in Central America. Um, those are the three that really stand out to me, and a couple of them I had regression to. So,
So before I pull your card, I'm just going to answer Rabia and tell them that we were both born in Detroit. We're both native Detroiters,
Detroit, Michigan.
but now we just live near Detroit, about 20 miles from downtown Detroit.
Yeah, we call it Downriver of Detroit because that's what it's called. That's a city downriver. About, what would you say, about 15 minutes from downtown? 20 minutes? 20
It's
minutes from
about 20 to
downtown?
25.
Yeah, so
Shirley, we're closed. We're sorry. We're just kind of kibitzing here.
pull my card.
Oh, you better be good to me. Oh, you will. It's the Knight of Cups.
Yay! Oh,
Uh,
I've got that loving feeling, Mr. O.
that's right. So the Knight of Cups says you're moving towards something loving in your life. You're moving towards appreciation or the feeling of uh, true love. I don't know how to say it any better than that. You wear your heart on your sleeve at times, and you're a great advocate for what love does for the world.
Well, my heart is very open and I'm very empathic. So when I see the Knight of Cups, I think
Thank
of
you,
that.
Shirley. Appreciate it.
I think of that empathy, and I also think of that empathy and that the empathy and the intuition for me go really hand in hand here. And the knight has that kind of stuff integrated together very well. He moves forward with heart and he's very open and receptive to what he senses from others. And so I really like that.
So that's very interesting, Patton, because I'm pretty sure from the past life readings that some of the sibling lives we shared, we were both female. I think there was one where maybe we were both male, but more of them have been we were both female. There's been some where we were, both genders. And then there's other situations that are beyond being sibling.
I have to straighten these cards out. They're all mixed up some days, so I'm going to want you.
Thank you, Cherry. Thank
know
you for
what?
the like, Shirley.
I'm just going to take one from the top this time, Mr.
All right, we're doing a Namaste blessing, so everyone please stay for that, and then we are done.
I'm going to take one from the top.
Thank you, Shirley. I
like
appreciate that.
that. Oh, this is really interesting that we got this card. We've had it before. It's very beautiful.
Hold it up a little bit.
There.
Almost a good job.
I'll let him do it in a minute. Oh, do it now. Do it now. Mr. Grabby. And we had the world how many times today? At least twice, right?
Yes.
So this is the card called the blessing of a door closing. One moment, nothing is happening. Then everything seems to happen at once. A door closes, but before you know it, another opens. You walk through into a bright new life, one in which you can be who you truly are. And we talked about the world, how it's stepping through that portal to a new adventure, a new beginning after you finally finish something. So, in other words, there's a period of contemplation, there's a period of integrating the lessons we've taken in from our journey, and then it's time to step through that portal to something new, to close that door behind us and enter a great new beginning.
Those are the Namaste cards, Winter Lady.
Yeah, these are really beautiful.
That's Tony, right?
No,
Are you sure?
yes, it is Tony. It's Tony Carmine Salerno.
Tony Carmine Salerno, and Tony does a number of decks that I love. They're very light oriented.
They're light workers.
But I love them, even though I like all the goth stuff too. The Tarot of Light is another one. The Universal Love Oracle.
They've got Tony has done a number of things.
And a really beautiful light worker kind of stuff.
So these are Namaste blessing cards, and there's blessings on the back of each. And with that,
I will pen.
And with that, we're going to say namaste to everybody here. And that Knight of Cups I have, I've been feeling a lot of love from this chat today. I'm sure Mr. O can agree, right? And I feel a lot of love from him in between the bickering. So it's all good.
Wait till the camera stops rolling.
It's all good. When we're going to film my Material Matters show once we're done with this one. So hopefully that positive energy will kind of imbue those cards. That's my hope. But anyway, take care, everybody. Thank you all for joining us and all your kind words. Gina's gone, but thank you for the donation. Thanks to Cardbard for that great intro. Again, we so appreciate it. And all of you for being here. Take care. Have a happy week ahead, and we'll see you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.